Hey, welcome once again to a new video on 5 essential concepts that a developer should have in order to use GitHub. So if you're new to this channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to get all our latest uploaded video. So let us start on the first concept. The first concept is pushing your local project into your GitHub. So when you come here, I have already created a project which is called Duka. So these are what we're going to host on our GitHub. So it's now running on local now, but I want to push it and save all these files into my GitHub. So what I will do, I will log in into my account, of which I've already logged in. So I just come here and click repositories. After clicking repositories, let's wait it as it load. So I will just come here and create new. I'll create new because this project I have named it as Duka, so you can name it any otherwise, but I'll just prefer to name it as Duka. So I will click create new. I don't know why it's not loading. Yeah, now it's loaded. Now I just come here then you can write repository name. So repository is where the GitHub project will be held. It's like a folder where my project the name that I will give the repository name is like a folder that will hold my project inside GitHub. So I'll just come here and write it repository name as Duka. Then I will leave this as public so you can see while I have after I've already posted it. And here I have a public. I will leave it as public. Then I'll just click create. I leave the rest as default. Then I click create. Now it will create a repository where I will push my local project to. So there it is. So you can come here, you can find creating a new repository on the command line. So for me, I have already created a project. This is the project which is there, so I want to push it here. I will leave this the first command line, but I will take git init. I will do this. I will come to my project redirectory. So I can just click on VS Code. You just click Ctrl J, then the terminal will open. For me, I use git bash, so you can also use any other terminal. Type PowerShell or command line or CMD. Yeah, for me, I'm using git bash because I installed it in my PC. So what I will do, I will just add git add, not git add. I will just do git init, meaning git initialize. So I will click enter. So initialized an empty repository. So you can see it has turned to green. So I will add all these files. I'll add all these files which are here into the I want to change the state and say that I'm publishing this repository into that GitHub. So I will write git add dot with this period. It means that git add period means that I'm adding all these files so that I want to initialize to where I'm posting. So you can see when you come here, you can see that here it is git add readme because you created here readme. So that's why you can add a specific file which you want to push. So the next thing I'm going to write, I'm going to click enter. Then I'm going to write git commit commit, then m with the message. Then that's the reason why I'm pushing. So let me say pushing to GitHub. That means that that's the message which will display so that you can know what I'm doing. So then enter. After that, I will do this. We want to check the state. After we have done that, we'll come back to our repository that we created. After that, you can just copy this, then you just place it there. You don't need to master those commands because you'll use it like once after it has blinked, you will not use it again. So git remote add. So I will do this, then I will click enter. After that, I will come again to this so that I can push it here to this repository. So when I come and then I do this, I click enter. Let's wait as it yeah, you can see git push, then emulating objects 17, then yeah, now we have pushed it, we have linked it, the local project with this. So when you reload, you will see that you will have here all the files that are in the local, which are these, have been pushed to this. So that means that we have pushed our local project into GitHub. But you can see also when I want to add a readme, you can see in this project there is no readme. Now I want to add here a readme, so I'm making a change in this repository, Duka. So I will just leave it as that, then I will commit change, then I'll write like a description here, then I will commit change. When you see an extra file has been added, which is readme, you can see readme readme.md. so it is this one, but in our local you can't see it, it's not there. But when I do this git pull, then enter, you can see a readme has been added. Now on the concept number 2, the concept number 2 is cloning your GitHub repository into your local machine. So if you have a project which is hosted on the GitHub, you can clone it and take it back to your local machine. First, to demonstrate this on how you will do that, I will close this project. So that I will close this project, then I will do this. I will come here at my XAMPP, which is this Duka, and then I'm going to delete it. I'm going to delete it so that I can clone it again. Yeah, you see, I can now clone it again. I have deleted from my project. Now I want to clone it. Just come here to the here to the repositories that I want to clone, the one that I created. So here, this is the project which I want to clone. So you can just come here at code, then you click on the type that you want to clone. Let me use HTTPS. Then I will just click copy. Then I will open my I want to access this file XAMPP htt doc. So let me access it via cmd. I'm going to click Windows key R, then I will write cmd, then I will do this. I will navigate back, then cd, cd, you can see here. So I will do this cd XAMPP .htdoc so that I can clone it direct to there. So I will do this cd htdocs cmd, then here it is. So what I'll do, I will write git clone, then I'll do that, not that. Let me click that because I had copied another one. So I will take this, then I'll copy this, then I'll write git clone, that, enter. Now it's cloning into GitHub. Now you can see it has cloned the project, and here is the project, which you can see here is the project has been created again. Now I want to open it in my VS Code. Code, I will write code so that I can open, not that, I will navigate direct to my Duka folder, CLS to clear. Then I will do this. I will write code so that I can open the specific project. Now you can see, yeah, now it has opened this project. You can see now it's linked with GitHub, and then you can just come here. Let's see if it is the same project. I can make changes to this and write Duka GitHub demo. Then I'll save it. Then Control J. After that, let's wait for the terminal. Then I will do this. I've write GitHub demo let me cut this. I'll write GitHub demo, and you can see when I write git status, you can see your branch is up to date and origin. So it means that our branch with that we have cloned the exact branch, which is this. Now on the concept number 3 is submitting changes from your local into your GitHub repository. So remember, we had cloned this repository from we had cloned this project from this repository. Now I want to make changes and submit it here from my local. So let me make a change in this readme. As we are done GitHub repository demo, then let me add another thing. This is demo. This is a demo repository for Docker GitHub training. Now you can see, so when you come here at this for this repository, you can just see it's written GitHub, but it's written Docker. But when you come to this, you can see it's Docker demo with this statement which is here. Now I want to check what changes have I made, so I will just write git status. Yeah, you can see I have modified readme.md. Now I want to add it and submit it, the change, to my GitHub, so that my files in my GitHub will be updated. I will add them by writing git add period, or you can write git add with the specific file that you have made change and you want to submit it. You can write git add readme.md, but me, I prefer using git add period, because if you have made any other changes from a file which you're not you cannot remember, it will add all the changes and it will push them. So I will do this git add period. Then when I come again and check git status, you can see it has turned to green, meaning that it's ready to be submitted. Then I will write the reason why I'm submitting. So git commit, then m, then I will do this git commit m with the message. So updating read me file. Yeah, then it will do that. Then what I'll do, I will write git branch, not git branch, git push origin, then main. Then I'll do that. So it will load as it submits its processing. So we will wait it to link, so you can see it has submitted that. Now when we come to our repository and reload it, when we reload, you can see now the changes that we have made has been submitted successfully. Now on the concept number 4, you can see here, now we have made changes, but we have like 2 users. You're working with another developer, but you don't want this developer to impact your main project. You want him to submit the project with this version should be submitted in a different branch, but you're working on the same on the same project. So this is how you can create a branch and submit the changes via the branch. So this is how you come to a project. You can see on GitHub we have only one branch. You can see we have only one branch. Then when you come to our local project, I will do this. I will write like cls I clear. Sorry, let me clear this. Then I will do this. I will check which branch am I in, or how many branches are there in this local project. So I'll write git branch and a. So you can see I have only this branch which is named as main, and that's the branch which I'm in. Now we want to create a new branch so that we can submit changes in that branch. So creating a new branch, you do this, you write git branch, then write the branch name, which our branch name I will name it as Umeskia. Then I will click enter. Now after that I want to submit like my I want to submit my changes as to this branch. So first I will check again the branches which are this. You can see we have created a new branch called Umeskia. Now I want to navigate to that branch. I will write git checkout, then the branch name Umeskia. So you see you have switched to branch Umeskia. Then you can just check again the branch that I'm in. So to be sure, you see it has turned to green, meaning that I'm in the branch called Umeskia. Even you can see it has changed to this git bash. Now let's clear this, and let's not clear and update here. Like let me write here Umeskia branch, which is our branches. Let me do that so that I can submit it. Now we are going to use the process that the concept that I taught you in submitting changes. So we are going to submit it this, but there will be a difference. I will show you where the difference is. So I'll write git add, then git commit, then the message new branch, new branch. Then I'll do this. I will write git push origin main. When I write origin main, it will not submit. It's saying everything is up to date, but we have made a change here we have made a change to readme. Even you can see while writing git status, you can see we have made there's nothing here. So you see we have made a changes here, but because we are in a different branch, we cannot submit using git push origin main. But we write git push origin Umeskia, because we are on a branch known which is known as Umeskia, so that we can push it with that. Yeah, you see we have already published it. Now let's come to our repository here at Duka. You can see we have two branches. Which are there, and here you can see there is no changes which is here, because this is the main branch. And when you click at two new branch, you can see that we have two branch, which is this. So I can check out the changes which has been done. But you can see now when we navigate to a new branch, you have see the changes that we made has been updated to a branch known as Umeskia. So I can compare and pull the request so that I can merge them. So new branch, so I will just do nice job. I write nice job as my comment, then I'll just do this, create a pull request. So when I create a pull request, here is checking ability to merge, then I will write merge pull request because I'm the one controlling it. So confirm merge so that I can merge the changes to the main branch. Yeah, so when you come to the main branch here, then check on the main branch, you can see now the changes here. Here you can see now the changes that I have made to the main I have merged the Umeskia branch and the main branch, so that I can have now the changes that were made to Umeskia branch to my main branch. Now on the final concept about GitHub. So in this concept, what I want to do, this is like a bonus concept that I've added. you can see that most people, when they confuse like this command, they end up in a conflict. And one thing, you might be tired of doing that, but you want to unlink your project, which is your localhost project. Here this is localhost project. You want to unlink it from from GitHub, so that you can just create a new branch, or not create a new branch, create a new repository, then make changes, then publish it again. So if you want to not reinitialize, if you want to delink your project from your GitHub, this is what you do. So let me clear this, clear. Then when you see, when I write git status, it accepts the command. But for me, I want to do this. I want to delink all this project from GitHub. So this is what I will do. I will write this command rm, then I will write -rf, then .git, then I will click enter. When I do that, you can see now the branch which is here has been deleted, meaning this project is not linked to any repository. Even when you write this command git status, you will see there's nothing which is linked to GitHub. So it means this project has not been linked. So you have delinked the project from your GitHub repository. And you can also see when you initialize again, it will reinitialize. When you write git init, now it will initialize empty repository. Now you can start publishing it again and making new changes, and you will have solved the conflict. You can use this to solve conflict, but it's not the best way, but that's a top skill that I've added. Now you have seen that we are here at Umeskia Software. We're giving you skills that can help you out outside here. They can help and make your tech skill to be more perfect. I will do more tutorials. As long as you're motivating me by subscribing to my channel, I will always do more tutorial, and I have an amazing video on key concepts you should have in tech and programming stuffs. I will do more. So if you have any title which you want me to add it on the list that I've been preparing to add it for you, so just comment it on the comment section, and please like this video and share it to your friend. So see you in the next video, where I'll make you a tech guru that you want to be.